So, yeah, you did Rings of Saturn for did you record with them? Like, what albums were you on? Like, what did you do with them?
So I wasn't on any records.
Okay.
It was just touring.
Hmm.
Um, I was sup- I was asked to be on the self-titled EP that they were doing, but I left before I could get around to writing any of it. So I'm not on the self-titled EP that's coming out.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I was 20 mid 2018 to this January 2022.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your purpose? Like, what was your next, um, like goal in life after doing that?
So I've always been like kind of the fill-in guy, um, or like the last minute, like, hey, we need somebody, dude. So, uh, like it happened with traders in in Europe, like right before the pandemic hit. Um, Traders called me like 3 days before I was supposed to fly to Europe and like, hey, fucking, can you learn our set? Because we don't have a drummer like for this tour. And I was like, oh shit. So it was, that, and then Internal Bleeding hit me up, and I did a tour with them in August, like a month beforehand, and it's
Sick.
so I did that, and then but the thing is, Brand of Sacrifice hit me up. Um, we're like, hey, we got this festival in September that we have booked, and our drummer's just not in the band anymore. So we were just wondering because Rings toured with Brand twice already, so we already were really familiar with each other, and so we're friends, and we all whatever. It was all good. It wasn't like strangers hitting me up basically, and they were like, yeah, can you just play this festival, and then we have like a couple shows around this festival. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And I did those. We had fun. It was great. Everyone got along. And then they were like, yeah, we have these tours coming up with Dying Fetus in October. It was October to November. It was Vitriol, Brand of Sacrifice, Terror, and Dying Fetus.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So we did that one. And then immediately after that, we did Chelsea Grin. Like we had 5 days off, and it was um, Chelsea Grin, Brand of Sacrifice, Kingdom of Giants, and Filth. And so we did two tours back to back. It was like 3 months straight, basically.
Jesus.
Yeah. And they were like, yo, do you want to join the band? And I was like, I mean, yeah, that'd be sick. But, I'm in Rings,
Yeah.
And I thought about it. And eventually I just kind of made the decision to move over to Brand full time just for just a bunch of reasons. But
Also too, you've been like you said, you've been, the guy that fills in for these like impossible drum things, and you just do them, and
impossible
then
drum things at like the last minute.
last minute, like having
It's
to
so
learn all that
stressful.
shit.
I
Like,
hate it. Like
yeah, like you're the most stressed out like person
you
out of
you
that whole
can't see
project.
it. You can't
Yeah.
see it, but I have a bunch of gray hairs. Like
Yeah.